Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Paradox Machine. If you guys have been paying attention to my streams, you know I have self-imposed a challenge here in Sunbreak, and that is I'm going to hunt every single monster in the game 100 times, collect all of the crowns for every single monster, get my hunter rank, master rank, and my anomaly rank up to max level, and I'm trying to do all of this before the launch of Wilds. As of today, that's about 90 days before the launch. I have a lot of work to do. I have completed all of the Bird Wyverns thus far, and I'm still nowhere close to being done. All of this has already taken somewhere around 20 hours to do, and instead of subjecting to you guys all 20 hours of that, I figured I'd try to condense all those streams down to a short video for you guys to enjoy. If you guys like this sort of thing, make sure you leave a like down below, leave a comment, and if you want to see more, make sure you hit the subscribe button. But with all of that said, guys, let's just dive into this so you guys can see what I've been up to. Starting out with the Zuchi, I admit I really had no clue how I was going to do all this. I didn't have a game plan put together yet, so I figured at this point, let's just go ahead and start with anomaly monsters. That way I get my hunter rank, my master rank, and my anomaly rank. The problem with that is all of these hunts were taking longer than what they really should have. Holy shit. Now, even though I was having a great time hunting these anomaly Izuchis, I figured it was about time I come up with a new strategy. I still wasn't quite sure what that was, so I just kept plugging along, changing in between lance and gun lance, having a good time hunting with friends. But as you'll see, towards the end of this stream, I made very little progress in my first day of the challenge. Ooh, I missed that dodge. Been looking more and more, because Rage King has got me in the Discord looking more into the changes they're making towards Gunlance, and the shelling level stuff has got me. Still struggling with the game plan. I decided to change pace from Great Izuchi to Great Baggy just to give myself a little bit of variety in this challenge. I don't really care for either one of these monsters. They're kind of boring to fight, but, you know, variety is the spice of life.
Here comes the pet of this coming!
Yeah, I was worried about that. Oh well. It is what it is.
Here it comes!
Knock it off, sleepy boy. I don't know if it was because I was tired or if I was just out of practice with the gun lance, but I was having a really hard time getting shelling attacks on these Bird Wyverns. I was starting to think maybe gun lance was not the right choice for these types of monsters. But that sucks. After about an hour and a half of grinding these anomaly monsters, the stream was coming to an end. I pulled up my spreadsheet and started keeping track of all of my progress and found out that I had made close to no progress. At this point, I had realized how inefficient I had actually been, and I knew that I had to find a different, far more efficient way of running all of these monsters. So many more. Great Baggy, Kuligaku, quite a few. I think, let's see, what's my biggest number here. Starting off day 2 of the challenge, I had come up with a new plan, a new quest, a quest that included Great Izuchi, Great Baggy, and Great Roggy. These were all just normal master rank monsters, which expedited the speeds of these hunts a lot, and it was able to knock out 3 monsters in one hunt. This was definitely the way I was going to go forward. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it, Roggy. Or not Roggy, Baggy. You know who you are. That was a bad move. I repositioned that all wrong. Standing at the ready, sword in front of him.
Let's have some fun!
All ready with the knockdown. That's hilarious. I'm gonna knock you both off this. Nope. Didn't get any of them. Nice.
Say goodbye!
Put a room position over here. Hunter instinct, dead monster equals carve. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's what it is. After seeing the completion time of just over 3 minutes for 3 monsters, that's just a little bit over 1 minute a monster, I knew that this was definitely going to be the best way to complete at least these 3 monsters going forward, and I was actually starting to feel like I had a game plan put together. Go ahead and sharpen and get ready for the Roggy. Could have put down a trap, but oh well. You may have noticed that I do have the hunting horn waifus with me, and I am capable of doing this quest solo, probably just as fast as I'm doing it with the AI players, but I figured it wouldn't hurt to have a few buffs coming from the hunting horns, just to expedite the process a little bit more. There we go. Snow armor I currently have. Best damage output is Silver Wrath with True Crit Element and Full Handicraft. I can see that. Got poisoned because I was reading chat. No. I believe that and actually knocked me down. Yeah, Silver Wrath, I think, is the armor that I saw most people using. At the end of the stream, I pulled my spreadsheet back up and was happy to see that I have actually made some decent progress. The first monster of the challenge is complete. Graded Zuchi is officially at 100, and I mark that monster off in green on the spreadsheet just to give me a little bit of that visual satisfaction. But yeah, we're gonna do this quest, Redacted. With Great Azuchi completed, it was time for me to find a new quest to grind just to prevent from doing double work. There's no point in killing a monster that I've already completed, so I found this double Roggy quest. This turned out to be one of my greatest allies in completing this monster. Dual monster hunts were going to be my greatest friend in this challenge. Looks like the San's going after Tetranodon. Dope. 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 Now Tetranodon's gotta give him the whopper. The lower monster health really helped this quest go by quickly, faster than I ever expected it, 1 minute and 40 seconds. Because of that, I was able to make a lot of progress really quickly, and we were soon done with Great Roggy. Let's not mess up this spreadsheet. That would be bad. I don't want to have to go back and re-edit things. So Great Roggy is officially done. That leaves us with Great Roggy completed. I ran into a whole new challenge inside of my already self-imposed challenge, and that is there is no Great Baggy quest available in Master Rank. And as a rule I set out for myself, high rank and low rank quests are strictly off limits. That meant the only quest I could use was an anomaly quest. I did set that anomaly level fairly low, that way we wouldn't have to spend a long time inside this hunt, but it still slowed me down a little bit. Like, it's mind-numbingly busy. There we go. At the end of this stream, we had made decent progress. I was at 87 Great Baggy. I was so close to being done, but I was gonna have to put the rest of it off to the next stream. Fast manner, you know? After what seemed like a lifetime, we were finally done with Great Baggy, and I am officially able to cross off, or mark green, the third monster on our list. Next up on the list was Kuluyaku. I still was missing a small crown for this monster, and I was really at this point hoping that it wouldn't take longer than it would to complete all of the hunts we had left in order to get the crown. Luckily, I was able to get it fairly quickly. blood nova thing going off there. Normally they don't anymore. Normally we get them all smacked down to where they don't get that off. Gas? I mean, what? That can't always be helped. I mean, I've never done it because I know how a gas gauge works, but still. For the first Kula hunts, I decided I was going to stick to anomaly quest just to try to get my anomaly level up a little bit, and I was getting a little bit more master rank and hunter rank points out of this. I think I was starting to get a little bit discouraged considering how few hunter rank and master rank points I was getting, even though I was hunting so many monsters. All we've really done today is Kuliyaku, so let's just look at that number. We are at 56, so we've gone up almost 10. After making slow progress hunting the anomaly Kulus, I decided to go back to normal master rank Kulus, and I was able to make a lot more progress in a lot faster time. I was getting this quest completed in just a bit over 2 minutes per quest, which made this go a lot faster than I thought it would. 2 minutes. Not bad. And just like that, we were done with Kuliyaku, and we were able to get the small crown before we finished off the 100 hunts. Finally, fourth monster off the list. Next up on the list was Ignasim and Puke, the last two bird wyverns I had to complete. I spent the next little while alternating between Puke and Ignasim just so I wouldn't start feeling burned out on two rather boring monsters to fight, but because they're just normal master rank monsters and I am using in-game highly augmented gear, we were able to complete this fairly quickly. After hunting these two monsters on repeat for what seemed like an eternity, finally we made some conclusive progress and Ignasim was completed. Another monster was officially marked green on the list, leaving only Puke left in the Bird Wyvern category. With only Puke remaining, I figured now was a good time to work on some bow skills. I knew Puke had a fairly decent elemental weakness, and I had some decent bow sets, so I figured why not? Let's see how fast we can get these monsters killed just using my rudimentary bow skills. With only 15 Pukes left on the list, I recruited my friend Wassans to give me a hand, and we were able to knock them out fairly quickly. That is, when he's not blowing me up with one of his small barrel bombs. And finally, after about 20 hours, we have completed all Bird Wyverns. All of them have been maxed out to 100, all of them have their crowns, and we're ready to move on to the Fanged Beast next. And there you have it, guys. We are officially done with the Bird Wyverns. God, I am so sick of Bird Wyverns. I'd actually be happy if I never had to hunt another Bird Wyvern again, but it is what it is. I had fun doing this. Right now, I am currently working on getting all of the Fanged Beast in the game completed. I'm almost there. You can expect that video out pretty soon. I want to say pretty soon. I'm not entirely sure when. Depends on how fast we can get the progress done. I think we have about 2 or maybe 1 more monster left to do in Fanged Beast. But after that, we're going to jump into the Flying Wyverns. So all of that you had to look forward to. Before I get going, I want to say thank you to everybody who stuck around for this entire video. Thank you so very much. You guys are awesome. You guys want to help me grow this channel, and I cannot thank you enough for it. If you guys are new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you want to run over to my Twitch channel and check that out over there, I stream over there on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at around 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. If you guys like what you see over there, make sure you hit the follow button over there as well. And if you want to join the channel's Discord server, you can find a link for that down below. That'll take you where you gotta go. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later.